gentlemen, boys and girls, today, oh, I changed up my intro. Today we are going to be doing the best friend tag. Thought that would be fun to do since, you know, just chilling at home, and the sun is going down, so I hope the lighting doesn't change throughout this video. But this is my best friend, April Neal, the real deal.
Me.
My Midwesty bestie.
And when we were in California too.
But we're from the Midwest, so you're still
Yeah.
my Midwesty bestie. And I said that in a pilot that was filmed out there. Like, April, my Midwesty bestie is coming with me. So yeah, this is the gorgeous April, and we've been friends for a long time. And the best friend tag, you've seen me do like sister tag and stuff like that. It's just a bunch of questions that are listed out on the internet, and we're gonna answer them about each other.
It'll be interesting to see like if we get them right or not.
Right. I have a bunch of goop on my lips.
Oh, it doesn't
Does
look
it?
like it.
Okay.
Look good.
Just check it. I didn't have time to like throw. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Anyway, all right. So, how and when did you first meet?
Do I answer this one? Or
We
do
both
do?
can. It can be a joint effort.
Okay.
Effort.
Put in all that effort.
I know, it's a lot of effort to film this video right now. Our brains are a little fried. I think all of us have kind of numb minds right now.
I agree.
Yes.
Okay. I can start.
If you want to.
Okay. So we met in what, 2005?
I think it was the summer before my senior year of high school.
So 2005, yeah.
Yes. And it was at one of our friend Jason's house. So Jason was going to Art Tech, right?
Yes, you weren't yet.
I wasn't at Art Tech yet, but I was going to go there my senior year. And I was friends with Jason, and so were you and your friend Morgan.
Yep.
And do you want to elaborate on that?
Yeah, I'll elaborate. So we got to our friend's house, and Nikki
actually,
was there.
sorry.
What?
Oh, the next question is, what was your first impression of me? So that's kind of elaborating
we got
on
a little
it
bit
anyway.
of a Simon butt there.
I know, it's classic Simon.
So we got there, and Nikki was hanging out, and I came over with my friend Morgan, who was dating Jason, I guess.
Was
at
she
the time.
dating him?
I
Okay.
think so. I think they were dating, or maybe she just liked him and they weren't dating yet. Anyways, Nikki was there. We instantly decided that we did not like Nikki because she was hanging out with Jason.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole time, like, Nikki was so nice, and she kept talking to me and like asking me questions about myself and like trying to be friends, and me being the jerk that I was back then kept being like, you know what? I finally was just like, you know what? I don't like you. And Nikki was like, well, we're gonna be friends. You'll see, like, we're gonna be friends. I was like, no, we're not. We're not ever gonna be friends.
I just kind of shake that type of stuff
Yeah,
off.
she did. She's like, no, we are. And I was like, no, we're not. Because I was mean. I was not nice.
And I lure you down.
I know you did. Should we go into how we became friends for real?
Well, I know you thought that I was like making out with Jason on the trampoline.
Yeah.
And I was not.
She wasn't.
I was just talking about space aliens looking up at the stars.
So Nikki ended up going to the same art high school that the rest of us did, and she was in my class. And at lunchtime, she was coloring pictures of the Snorks. And I freaking love the Snorks. So I like walked by and I like caught a glance, and I was like, oh, you coloring Snorks? She was like, yeah, you want to color with me? And I was like, okay.
Sounds like we're 5.
Mind you,
with me?
we were in high school when
Yeah.
this happened. And I was like, yeah, I want to color.
17.
So I sat down and started coloring with her, and from that moment on, best friends.
Yeah.
She was right. She knew. Oh,
And then we were with each other like all the time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep.
So like every weekend, I was usually staying at your house.
Yep, we would always go out to lunch together because I
Yep.
would leave for lunch even though I wasn't supposed to.
Only seniors were supposed to. I'm a year older. I'm 1 grade older than April.
Yeah.
For context.
Yep.
Yep.
So, but we would always, go to lunch and go get coffee and hang out and do our thing. And then we moved to California together and went to college together.
Yes, we were roommates.
Yes.
And been friends since, all these years later, years and years and years.
Yep.
And we'll probably be friends until we die.
Yeah.
We'll be like old ladies, still just like
hanging out.
Right? With our potty mouths.
Making YouTube videos.
That's not really an old lady voice. That's kind of like a goofy cartoon voice. But you get what I'm trying to do here.
Okay,
what's your favorite memory together?
Oh,
that's hard because there's so
many. Like
right.
so many. For the first memory that just like popped to my mind when you asked the question was when we went to California for our college admissions interviews.
Okay.
And it's kind of like that whole trip, but just like particularly like we went down to San Diego to see some of my family and hang out with some of our friends from the Midwest who are from Northfield. And we went on motorcycle rides.
Oh yeah.
We went to the beach.
I blinked. I was like, who are we hanging out with? Now I know. I know.
Yeah. We went to the beach, and then I'll just like never forget, you and we took the bus back to Los Angeles from San Diego instead of the train because we wanted to stay later, and it was like the latest option.
The Greyhound.
We took the Greyhound bus. But that was a really fun adventure.
Yeah, we had lots of fun times in Tijuana together.
Yep. Oh boy, yes.
One of the first things, it's not even like that crazy of a story, is April Neal.
April Neal.
It was our friend Andy was with us, and this is when we were in college, huh?
Oh, I just like bumped the table.
Oh yeah, sorry, the camera might shake from here to there. So we went to the bank, and Andy and I were standing behind April, and the bank teller just goes, "What's your name?" And she goes, "April Neal." And so Andy and I just started doing that behind her. We're like, "April Neal," just like mocking her, and we still do that to this day.
Yeah, everybody.
Like, are you gonna hang out with April Neal?
And it's not even just Andy and Nikki that do it now. Like all of my friends have caught on, and will be like, April Neal.
Describe each other in one word. Loyal.
Thank you. I'm trying to decide between two words right now.
Just lump them together like celebrity couples.
Kinding, because it'd be kind and loving together.
Aww, you're the sweetest.
You are. You're one of the nicest human beings I've ever met in my life. Like legit.
Really?
Yeah.
Aww, you're gonna make me cry in this friendship video. It's a video about friendship. We're spreading love. Oh, what's my middle name?
Marie.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of both,
yeah,
but not really, because they made a typo on my driver's license and it says Nicole Marie, and then it's like a hassle to prove that my real name is Maria to get it changed, so I never did on my driver's license. Yeah, and Anne.
Yeah. We're doing better at this than I thought.
I know, like, I think this is like the best one that we know each other so well.
Yeah.
I think I know you better than like anyone else I've ever known.
I was thinking about it earlier. I'm like, oh shoot, is this gonna ask me what her favorite color is? And then I was like, what is her favorite color?
It might. I don't know. We got to keep going.
Oh, because we haven't even gotten to the more questions.
Oh, I don't even want to say this.
Our shoe size.
Yes.
Let's just go ahead and make a statement that we both know what size shoes we wear because we wear the same size shoes.
Yes. So we get to trade each other's shoes.
Yes.
And we're tall, okay?
Yes.
List 3 items that I always have with me.
Okay. Your cell phone.
Okay.
Like even when you don't have your purse?
I don't know. It's a weird question.
Okay. Well, yeah, you always have your cell phone. You always have, I'm gonna say, some pants. Pants on.
I usually, well, not always.
And then I thought, no, I was gonna say, not always. Like in your purse, you have, I would say, well, I was gonna say, like, you usually have like chapstick with you. And then
sometimes I'm bad about it. I'm like using some balm right now.
Yeah,
my lips are cracking.
I haven't putting chapstick on either. I need to. And another thing, oh, well, typically you have your camera with you.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
For this, yeah. That vlogging lifestyle.
Mm-hmm. So does that count as 3 because I said pants?
Yeah. You might have
and a
said
hair
something
tie.
else. And a hair tie. Yeah, often.
Typically.
Well, I don't right now, but yeah, typically. Hand sanitizer.
Ding, always.
Yes. You're usually always wearing a necklace. Are you right
Always.
now? Yeah, okay.
This one, actually.
Yeah. And then for the longest time you had that like Egyptian one or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And I guess your cell phone too.
Yeah.
That's kind of classic for everyone.
Yeah, I think so. I agree.
Well, we sort of answered this one with the favorite memory, but what's your favorite inside joke?
Yeah. April, oh, not true.
I know
What's
another
the
one.
password?
I knew you were gonna say that.
So, Nikki and I.
It's meow.
It's meow. It's
the
meow.
password
Is
is meow.
So we went to, my cousin took us to this like random party in San Diego, like when we like first moved out there, and it was terrible. And like Nikki and I,
We ended up at like Ralph's.
We
or
went to
something, a grocery store.
it was such a good party. We went to Ralph's, to the grocery store to have some real fun.
And I started, I don't know, like
It was a fairy hut, remember?
yeah, so I was in like the garden section and I just started like playing. Again, it's like we're 5 when we talk about all these stories. So I just start playing with like all these little garden creatures.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was it a cat? It must have been like a ceramic cat
Yes.
that went up to the fairy house. And I was like, what's the password? And guess the password, something like that. And I go, the password is meow.
She also, oh wait, and remember, there was something with a book because we ended up getting some sort of notebook that had something.
And we made the
on
password
it.
meow. We wrote the passwords meow. or
Something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to that book. But
We
yeah.
still quote that to this day too.
Yes, we do.
What's the password, April? Oh, and meh.
Yeah.
When we were up all night studying in college, like drinking Red Bulls and rock stars.
And coffee
Yeah.
and 5-hour energies, all of them.
And April just randomly looked at me and went like, bleh. And it was the funniest thing.
That's what was happening to my brain at that moment. It was like melting.
But it was so hilarious at the time. Like I was laughing my butt off, and we both were for so long, like way too long, laughing about it. If ordering pizza, which toppings would I order?
Oh, I think it really depends on where the pizza's from.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if I can answer this from you. I can say baked potato pizza from Pizza Luce.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's both of our like #1 choice.
Yeah.
So all of those toppings.
And then Hawaiian, I like Hawaiian.
I know, that's what I was gonna say when you first said it.
Mhm.
It was like Hawaiian pizza.
What else do you like? Like
Cheese.
Just cheese?
Mhm.
Okay. I didn't know like a veggie pizza. Oh, I don't know this one. Or what is my favorite ice cream flavor? I don't know this one for you. Do you know for me?
I don't know that I do. I feel like we always end up eating like vanilla ice cream. Is it what is that like peanut butter fudge swirl one?
I don't know, it's not it.
What is it?
My favorite?
Yeah.
Probably salted caramel. I like salted caramel anything.
Because I was thinking of Ben & Jerry's, the Plenty of Fish one or whatever that has like caramel
good. Oh,
and
Moose
fudge
Tracks.
and like chocolate peanut butter
Is it
fish
Moose
things
Tracks?
in it. No, like the Ben & Jerry's one. I'm surprised that you don't know what mine is actually, because I feel like I've like said it a lot, but maybe I haven't. But it's Haagen-Dazs, white chocolate, raspberry, truffle.
No, I did not know that one.
So
That sounds good.
Good.
Now I want ice cream.
I know.
But then I like Reese's and I like Blizzards and things like
Yeah.
that too.
Because you usually get Reese's Blizzard.
Oh, the Reese's Brownie Royale.
Yeah.
Or the outrageous one that was
Yeah.
this summer. They don't have it right now. What's my go-to song?
Bad Touch by Bloodhound Gang. Or
Yeah.
Roxy from Chicago.
That's true. What's your go-to song?
That's hard because I listen to a lot of music.
Oh, you listened to that when I was at your house. Now I'm drawing a blank, but it's like it comes on every single morning at the top of your playlist. I'll eat you whole. I'll eat you whole.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's what it is. Yep.
Alt J.
Oh.
Favorite movie.
What are my favorite movies of all time? We both like Moulin Rouge, right?
Yes.
I'd say that's my favorite.
Do you know what my other favorite is? Do you remember? Almost Famous.
Oh, I did know that. Shoot. I did know that's one of your favorites. And then Some Like It Hot for me too.
It's a good one also.
I like classic. Classic. On a free day, I generally A, sleeps late, B, gets up at a normal time, C, gets up earlier. Sleeps late.
Sleeps late. But not always for me. My stuff is real weird because sometimes I wake up stupidly early.
I feel like we get the best sleep together.
I know, that's true. This morning, so this is like we slept in today and I told her, she was like, yeah, we slept in pretty late today. And I was like, yeah, I kept waking up and like looking over and you were still sleeping. So I just went back to sleep too. And she's like, I kept doing the same thing. So we just kept, like, we both kept being like, oh, she's still asleep. Like, I'll just go back to sleep too.
That's why we're getting to filming so late.
Yeah.
Now it's like dark outside.
Yeah.
I hope the lighting still is okay on the camera. Who is my hero? Do you have a hero?
I don't know if I have a hero.
I've never heard you talk about this.
Have you?
Yeah.
Susan B. Anthony.
Benjamin Franklin.
I don't know. How do I not know this?
Also my favorite TV show of all time. You know. They know. I talk about it in my live shows all the time.
How do I know? Why can't I think of this?
Named my cat after her.
Oh,
Childhood
Xena.
cat. Yes. Xena, warrior, princess. What are my strengths and weaknesses? Oh, now we getting deep.
Strengths are your kindness. I think your ability to remain incredibly level-headed and minded. You are.
Really?
Yes. Like I see you go through all of these strides and hardships, and like you stay so much more balanced than any other person I know possibly could in those situations. Like, it blows my mind.
Well, sometimes I have random freakouts.
But they're really like not that bad though. Like,
I'll do them alone.
Everything that like you've gone through in the past year, like you have handled it like over and beyond, like a champ. Like with, like, I don't know, I just know that I would be like a total mess. Like I wouldn't be able to function, and I know, and you do. Like you're really, so yes, you're incredibly strong.
So sweet.
You're very kind. You like are so nice to everybody all the time.
I feel like we're gonna get friendship goals comments on this video.
No, but it's like, and you're also inspiring. There you go, because it's inspirational to like see like how you can handle like a hard situation with so much grace.
That's so nice.
And downfall, I mean, not so much now, but maybe more in the past, like in like younger years, because you're so nice, like I've seen people take advantage. And so I guess it's a plus and a minus.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Like I know, like back in the past, April would have to explain to me that people are lying to me.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I don't think I'm dumb, but I can be naive.
Yeah, a little bit. Like you just like want to see the good in people, and sometimes they're not good people.
Yeah.
And that's hard.
Yeah. For you, I'd say that you know how to get things done. Like you're a very take charge person, and like people look to you for that in life too. Like I know like out of our group of friends, you know, people will come to you for advice. How do I handle this? And you know exactly what to do and where to go, and how to facilitate everything. And I think you're extremely kind also. I think that you're a good person, and I love you.
Love you too.
I'm trying to think of a weakness because I don't know. I think April is like one of the strongest people that I've ever met because April has also been through a lot, like more than I think a lot of people could imagine, and I won't get into it, but like your ability to persevere and find happiness and just stay a strong, good person is amazing.
It's hard sometimes.
Yeah, it can be, but
yeah, we both do it. I think I can tell you my downfall. You want to know my downfall?
What's your downfall?
I think sometimes, you know, you said, I think one of the things you mentioned as my strengths is also a downfall for me. Like, I think
I guess it could work both ways for both of us.
Yeah, I feel like,
yes, you won't, sorry to interrupt you, but you won't, when it becomes too much for you to take on other people's things, you won't necessarily say anything until you get to the point where you're like, ah!
Yeah, like a few weeks ago when I finally was like, I can't hold space for you. I do not have the capacity anymore. And I got so mad.
Yeah.
But
not to me. This wasn't me.
Somebody else.
Yes, I know exactly. Yep. What are my biggest fears and phobias?
I know that I know this. But then I'm also getting like some of Sophie's mixed in there, which is like, I keep wanting to say snakes, and I know that's not true.
No, snakes are cool.
And then I want to
close, kind of.
Then I keep thinking, was it you that gets like freaked out about sharks? And I think that's also sharks. Sophie. I feel like Sophie gets afraid of like swimming in swimming pools sometimes because she thinks like a shark's gonna appear, which is
in a pool.
In a pool. What is yours?
I mean, I have random like normal fears too that I think that everybody gets with anxiety. Scorpions. I hate scorpions.
I feel like I knew that. I did know that because
I'm afraid of poisonous things.
Yeah, because I know that we've had conversations back in our roomie days about like if it's like we could get a scorpion, and we're like, heck no.
Yeah, she had a pet tarantula in college too. Yeah. Which, I mean, they're not my favorite thing to have around, but I mean, I was kind of okay with it when it was in a cage.
But yeah, no scorpion. Out when I took it out?
A little bit. If it got loose, I don't know what I could have promised, how I would be able to react to it, finding it in my bed or something like that.
Like the time I had a snake in my bed?
Yeah, that happened once too. Different roommates. Now I have to guess for you. Shoot.
I'm trying
you
to think of what
you don't
mine
know
are.
Either? You don't have any like irrational?
I do have irrational fears that go along with like my anxiety, which is like driving. Sometimes I get like super anxious because I have like this irrational fear.
Oh, that you'll faint while you drive.
Yeah. I've
had that one sometimes too though.
Terrified that I will faint when I'm driving. And when my therapist, she's always like, so what if you do? And I was like, then I might kill somebody. That's what if I do. Right. And she was like, well, maybe. And I was like, yeah, maybe.
Great therapy. Yeah. Thanks. That's what I need to hear. No, therapist, I need to hear this won't happen. Everything will be okay.
She was like, have you ever passed out before? I'm like, yup.
Have you fainted before?
I've fainted before.
I've never fainted.
Scary.
Yeah, I bet. To just like wake up and like not know what happened. That's crazy. What is your nickname for me?
Nick.
Ape.
Pretty sim.
Yep.
Simple one.
We just shorten it a little bit.
Yep.
2 things your best friend doesn't know about you. I know everything about you.
I know, I'm like,
I know all your secrets. And that's why we'll always be friends, because we know too much.
Yeah, that's true. We have plans in place for situations.
Yep, you delete my browser history if anything happens.
On my phone, just delete everything on my phone, every text message, everything.
Not really, we don't really have anything that bad.
No.
Yeah, I think we know most things about each other.
I know, I mean, other than like the random things we couldn't think
that
of
wouldn't
on
really
the
matter.
spot right now. Yeah. We know everything of significance.
Right. And this is the last question. What do you admire most about me? Well, that's kind of the strength and weaknesses thing.
Yeah.
So Yeah, April's perseverance, her kindness. I like that. I mean, we just have the most fun together.
We do.
You know, out of, you know, most people that I know, like I know when I'm hanging out with April, I'm gonna have a good time. We're gonna laugh. We have the same sense of humor.
And it's like, no matter what we're doing, like a lot of the times, like Nikki and I, we just hang out at
Sit on the couch, like when we were teenagers, like just
we cook dinner, eat food. Oh, I love. What was the last question? Something that I really love about you,
admire most.
That you just know that how much I love when you make me midnight snacks.
Everybody loves a good midnight snack.
She does. She's always like right, like a little bit before bedtime, or like when we're about to finish a movie, she'll just be like, do you want a snack? And then like she always like makes like the best things. Like she'll be like, let me just whip up some deviled eggs.
I know, I was gonna make deviled eggs.
Yeah, yum. I love your deviled eggs.
Ooh, thank you. You know, fun fact to you guys, deviled eggs, when you use Chick-fil-A sauce instead of mustard, it's bomb.
So
it works.
Good.
I think Chick-fil-A sauce is kind of mustard based.
Yeah.
Mixed with something else, but
whatever, it's delicious.
It's so good. Yeah, I think we just kind of revert back to teenager mode every time we hang out, and then it's like slumber party with snacks and movies, and yay, let's talk about boys.
Yeah, and snacks.
Yes.
We're always about the snacks.
Always about the snacks. Well, guys, on that note, snacks. I think I'm going to wrap this up. I hope you enjoyed this video. I had fun.
I did too.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and always remember that I love you, and stay tuned for more videos. Mwah.